Hello, people of YouTube. How's everyone today? Hopefully you all are very well. Now you can see I did remodel myself. I changed out my signature look for more of a summery feel. You can see I'm wearing my my Scooby floppies and wearing my inner tube because clearly I can't swim. I did keep my signature hat though, so don't go tripping out on me. Now, we're going to do two videos today. The first one is going to be something that many of you had questions on, what I normally do, and then the second one's going to be more of a video for the people who just want to see it. So, let's jump into it. First and foremost, we are going to do the new quest. I will talk about strategies on it, but basically I'm just going to nuke it because that is what I do. So, here we go. So the first quest is going to be for our Lady Luck key, and I believe I do have that key already set up. Let's take a look. Alright, so Lady Luck key is right here. I do have it set up already. So we're going to run and do it. Here we go. So we're going to jump into this and just nuke it. And I have a very strong suspicion we won't have any trouble with it. But in case we do, we got options. Okay. So far, a lot of single target hitters. So the first time I ran through this level, I believe that I one-turned everything. So we're probably going to do the same thing. But essentially, it's more single target hits than two target hits. Okay, so for this one, this is going to be more of a mass target hitting scenario. So we're gonna spin these guys and just use Sephiroth. Sephiroth again, it nukes everything, so we're out of the blue and we've actually gained gauges. Now, here you go, another two-person battle. So for this one, again, we're just gonna use Sephiroth. So pretty much, if you have a Sephiroth, you're pretty much in the clear for this map. Since him with my attack boost to max is pretty much doing all of the damage. So here we go. Here is the big battle. For those of you who have not seen it yet, it is a bunch of these guys. Now, I have already beaten this, so I already know what it's going to take to beat it. But the first time around, I didn't, so I just used all of my specials to power up my Sephiroth, and then did my Sephiroth. But my Sephiroth is actually big enough, strong enough, fast enough to kill everything. So, there you go. That's the first Adamite mission, basically AoE. AoE green. Now, the next mission is for my favorite blade. So you know I got this max powered up already. And with your Adamite, you definitely want to focus on the 3 wishes and the Olympia. I've been preaching the importance of those keys for some time now. And a lot of you should be well aware, if you're a regular watcher, of why I suggest those 2 keys. If you don't regularly watch my videos, go back and watch them so I can explain it. But, there we go. Alright, now, my Olympia key, I've been just doing that skill quest at work because I have no life there, and that's all I do. Alright, so for this one, it's primarily going to be a red needed. So we're going to bring 2 really strong red metals. Now, in terms of green, we're going to bring Sephiroth there, we're going to bring Zigbar there, and of course we're going to have to bring our favorite booster. And this is going to be what we're going to run right here. Now, I don't anticipate us getting hit. So I brought the Lux +1 just in case we run out of gauges, which is more likely than us actually getting hit and dying. So let's try it. Let's jump in and let's see what is in the level. Ah, yes, I remember now. It's these stupid freaking monkeys. These monkeys are a pain in the ass. You'll see when I actually start the level. Alright, so we start out on the side of a riverbed. There's nothing back here. I ran that way both times thinking there was. If you were generally running this, you would save this treasure chest until after this fight, because you're going to use a couple gauges here. So, Exalden is going to hit the monkey. And ideally, that's what you're going to bring. You're going to bring one single target red, and then like a Mickey or Sephiroth would kill the rest. Again, we would have saved that chest for after this fight, because the last quest is going to be where you're really going to need your gauges. So again, we're going to nuke this with our Mickey, and this is basically the strategy. So bring one single target red, and then all the rest should be AoE, and ideally you should be able to do essentially what I'm doing in more turns. So here I would normally use him. If I didn't think this was going to kill him, I would use Sephiroth. And there you go. So both those quests were really easy for me. If you do need me to do a mission on it, let me know. And we'll go back and use some weaker metals and kind of work more strategy with it. Now, that is basically, you know, how I beat those levels. I just nuked them. And hopefully you're capable of doing that as well. If you're not, then ask and we'll make another video. Now, also released was, you know, the Adamite that we just got. So I'll show you kind of what it does to your key. Here it is. It bumps this one up to 0.26, which is good. Brings this one to 2 and that one to 2, and also gives a dark slot up here. So that was really nice. The other key that I upgraded was actually my 3 wishes. You can see it bumped that to 2.5. Put a dark spot on there like we predicted at 1.7. Bumped this up to 2. My blue key now hits for ridiculous amounts in rate. So it's pretty filthy. Now, I am going to make a video in just a bit, and I hope that you guys actually enjoy it. You know, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do something a little out of the ordinary that we normally don't do, but we're just gonna have some fun with it. So you can look forward to that in a couple of minutes, and I look forward to spending that time hanging out with you guys. Let me know, of course, if you have any specific questions or anything that you want me to cover this week, and we will indeed do that. All right, here's the first video for the day. You can be watching for another one in just a bit. Have a question on the Adamite quest.